You're fighting Tyron fucking Woodley.
Yeah.
I just seen a video of him hitting pads the other day. I was like, this ain't Ben Askren.
Yeah, he's pretty beefy. He's sharp. He's strong. He has knockout power. He's a 5-time UFC champion. Has been in there with the best people in the game, and by the way, has beaten a lot of them. And he's a natural striker. I watch his knockout clips, and I'm like, here we go.
You going to war this time?
Seriously.
Yeah.
And I love it because it's like, again, I want to challenge myself and step up that level of competition and prove to people, yeah, this guy is Tyron Woodley, and he's super strong and blah, 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 and athletic. And
let me tell you something, because I'm always going to be real with you, And like I told you right after, I'm like, yo, Tyron's a fucking dog.
Yep.
He's a dog, bro.
Yep.
But on the flip side, on the positive side, his age will affect him.
Yep.
100%. Floyd's 44, and everyone's wondering, when's Father Time going to affect the specimen that is Floyd Mayweather? They saw it this fight. He looked like a 44-year-old fighter. A great one, but like you could see it, you could feel it. I felt it with the speed and the power. I was like, he ain't the fighter he used to be. I remember thinking during the fight, I was like, fighting this guy 20 years ago would be a fucking nightmare, especially if I was his weight. If I go, no, count me out. So, yeah, I respect the Tyron for getting in there, and respect to you for taking on a behemoth like him. August 28th. Are you entering camp? Are you in?
Yeah, we're in camp now as of like 2 days ago. And it feels good. It feels good to be back.
It's like the best.
Watching you in camp, I'm like,
the best.
Damn, I just want to be back in camp again because you're so healthy, your mindset, you have a goal, a purpose, and your whole team is there, and it's like you're just driven and motivated, and everything has so much meaning. You're not just in the gym anymore just to be in the gym. You're like, I have a real opponent. We're structuring game plans. Yep. And by the way, this guy wants to take my head off for the world. Like, I saw a tweet. He's like, guys, MMA community or boxing community, I'm going to end Jake Paul and knock him out so we don't have to see any more of this clown anymore. And I'm like, bet. We will see who works harder, Tyron. We will see who's faster, stronger. And look, I bet him. I challenged him to a bet, and he didn't want to take the bet. So it kind of shows his confidence. And we did a little face-off while we were doing a photo shoot for like the assets for the posters. And no one was there besides our teams. There was no media, and it wasn't for the public to see. And I saw a different Tyron than I saw in the public face-off. I saw a Tyron who sort of looked me in my face and in my eyes and saw me with my shirt off. And I'm pretty sure he was wearing lifts in his shoes in the public face-off, because when we faced off for the second time, much shorter guy. And we were about the same weight. He's beefy. He's thick.
He's thick.
So we're both going to be cutting down like 190. But I just saw a guy who was like, I think he just looked at me and just like knew.
Bro,
he just knew his destiny.
He experienced reality.
He knew the big right hand is going to come crack him in the skull and knock him out. I saw it in his eyes, man. I saw it deep down in,
wait till
his soul.
wait till he feels it for the first time. I said this in the last podcast. There's a moment these fighters have in sparring, in the matches, whatever, where the fucking clown YouTuber hits them a little harder than they expected, a little faster than they expected, times you a little more strategically than you thought they would, and you're like, fuck. My life is about to be over if I lose to this fucking guy. And the moment that thought enters your mind, you lose.
Public humiliation, man.
Against him, bro, and that's why you've done an incredible job at rallying entire communities around you to want to see you lose.
Yeah,
yeah. The MMA community, bro, is like, which sucks. Is like, I love MMA. Like, I'm still team. Like, I'm team Dana White, bro. Like, I'll say it. Like, I love Dana White. I love the UFC. Like, I'm team Jake. Obviously.
No, I know what you mean.
I'm team Jake first, but like. Oh, like Dana, like let me get maybe a UFC fight one day, and you're like, nah, fuck everything, fuck everyone. I hate.
Just because it's more fun to me. Like the internet's boring. I purposely want to piss these people off. I mean, look at the highest paid fighter of all time is Floyd, and he was more hated than he was loved.
Someone was telling me this today. They're like, yo, I want you to be the hero in your next fight, but just so you know, villains get paid more. And I'm like, I got a brother to do that for me.